Michael over here again. I'm just going to do a little bit of a quick introduction about my book. It's the best-selling book right now in Malaysia. Thank you so much for those of you who are supporting me. So I'm going to go a little bit about the investment values over here. And one of the reasons why I wrote this book is because of the journey I went through, this property journey that I have. And one of the parts that I went through was how to go out there and look for my first property. One of my biggest frustrations of why I wrote this book was because I knew it's not easy to go out there and take action. I didn't go out there and become like professional in all my properties. The one thing I did was tons of mistakes. So I don't mind sharing with you. I started with low cost for two reasons. Of course, one was because I didn't have a lot of money in my life. But the second reason was also because I was afraid. I was afraid like a lot of other people out there. I had a lot of fear in my life at the beginning. I want to thank my wife because I had a partner. She was also afraid. We both were not investors at the beginning. So I had someone to go through me with this journey. And then we started to look into newspapers, do a lot of research, after having a lot of knowledge, and then start taking action. So the two things I want to share with you, my very first property that I bought over here is so funny because I just went to a course. I learned how to go out there and buy properties. And so when I first got started buying my very first property, which is a low cost over here, okay, I went to read through the newspapers. I went to look for condominiums. I went for commercial properties out there. Then I started to scale down to a point where I felt comfortable to get started. So the real honest answer why I started my first low cost was because I was afraid. So I want to share that with you guys. How I overcome that? I went together with my partner, and my partner was my wife during that time. So two of us went together to look for this property. I was so afraid during that time. I drove my kid along with me. I took my mother-in-law along with me to a car, and we all went out there and negotiated our first property sub-sale. So there I was talking with my landlord over there. All 6-7 of us going into a very small low-cost flat. It took about 2 to 3 hours to go and get the deal done. Wow, phew! It finally went through, and we sealed the deal on that day itself. And then we went on the struggle of getting our first loan. It took me a long while because it took me a long process to gather all my documents together, and I'll share that in another video, how to get your documents together. But the reason why I want to share this to you is because it takes a lot of courage for a lot of people to start. And one of the things I don't write in this book, because I don't have a lot of time to write about it, is the fact that, emotions. A lot of us don't get started because of fear. And I want to stress this out right now that I didn't start with no fear in my life. My first action took me 6 months after I did my seminars. I went for seminars and education before I finally took action on getting my first low cost coming in. I was very proud because once we broke the egg, right? Once we went from 0 to 1, I started going on second and third time. So I want to share 2 stories over here. The first is that overcome your fear. Why I write this is because to empower you and to encourage you to overcome your fear, to go out there and take action. And the second thing is after you take your first action, don't stop. So we went on, after we got our first property, we went on immediately to our second and to our third. So one thing after that is that you get the hang of things and you start to slowly go out there and increase your skill levels. So it's like riding a bicycle. So once I got that done, I was very courageous and I went on to buy my second and third and fourth properties. Now those are stories for my next few offices in my book on how I go out there and build it into a system. I hope all this helps you. Just a little bit of storytelling about what's happening in the book and the real life experiences that I have. If you've got more questions about this, please drop it in, and I hope it really helps you guys over there in your journey to become financially free and beyond.